Hi, Dad. Careful, careful.
Oh, my God, you're pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
You blokes, I'm going to be a grandfather.
So who's the lucky girl then?
Me, I guess.
I'm dying to know who it is.
Morning.
G'day.
We'll be right.
I only just moved in. I don't really know the neighbours yet, I'm sorry.
No worries.
Twice in the morning's a bit much, though. I was in bed.
Once at this volume's a bit much. What does the owner look like?
Oh, tall, well-dressed, okay-looking. Not as cute as yourself, though.
Thanks very much for your help. Bye-bye.
Is that the owner?
No, but this is work. They said that the car's actually a hobby of his. He's flown to Sydney for a meeting.
Wonderfully, you better finish sorting these.
I'm manning the front.
Well, I haven't got time to do it. I'm supposed to have left for this community services training course already. Oh, is District HQ call?
No, boss. And yes,
Oh,
I left 2 messages today and 3 yesterday.
Typical. How many times do I have to tell them we're undermanned?
Under person might be more politically correct.
Anna. I'm
Need
sorry.
volunteers.
I'm sorry, love. The computer's down and the telephone isn't. It's mayhem.
Well, forgetting your overnight bag won't help, will
The
it?
community services course is the last thing I do.
The hell got up his nose?
You did?
Me, what did I do?
Well, PJ, if you don't know when you're getting up someone's nose, maybe you should take a good look at yourself.
Hang on, what's the matter with you?
Are you going to get that?
What?
Oh, the phone. Mount Thomas Police Constable. Hi, how are you? Yeah, he is. I'll come through. It's for you.
Okay. Yep, Senior Detective Hashem. Hi, Jen, how are you?
I wondered if you could leave me a bit of housekeeping money. I'll stock up for when you get back.
Oh, yes, of course, I should have thought of it. There you go.
And maybe you should give me a contact number too.
Yeah.
Just in case John Claudine Van Damme suddenly decides to make you a grandfather.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Not that I'm expecting a sudden entrance or anything.
No, but where the hell is it?
Or exit, I guess. Depends on your perspective. It's in the genes, isn't it?
Huh? Yeah, oh.
Speed of delivery. Was I on time?
A couple of days late, I think. I can't remember. I was on my way back from Vietnam. Here we go. Susan was a couple of days early, I think. I can't really remember.
You're a big help.
There you go. There's the number.
Oh yeah, roger that, Mags. We'll drop by and take a look anyway. Mount Thomas 307 back on channel.
Morning, Margaret.
Inspector, good morning.
Breakfast in here, isn't it?
Yes, it is. We've been, well, actually, we've got a missing person, an older gentleman.
Tidy station's an efficient station, Constable.
Absolutely.
Tom's still here, I see.
Yes, he is. He's in his office. I'll just let him wait
No,
here.
don't bother. You just...
Training the trainers. Waste of time and money. They're all the same, these consultants. Steal your watch to tell you the time.
Morning, Tom.
Yeah. Ted, good morning. You haven't met my eldest daughter, Anna. Anna, this is Ted Faulkner.
Very nice to meet you, Mrs...
Well, just Anna's fine. Nice to meet you, Ted.
So, you're still not happy with the idea of this course, then, Tom?
Well, frankly, I'm not. I mean, what's wrong with our service to our customers? I've been in this job for 24 years, and I don't need some consultant to tell me my customers' needs and expectations.
It's the way of the future, Tom. You'll find it a real eye-opener, I did.
Yeah, well, our eyes have been open out here for a very long time.
Oh, what about our mouths and our ears, eh? Are we talking, are we listening to each other, to them?
Them?
Our customers, dear.
Well, I think we are. When we've got the time. As a matter of fact, I've been telling the district office for the past
Tom,
week.
I understand, believe me. That's what this course is all about, improving efficiency by improving our attitudes and communication, by ascertaining the needs and expectations of the people we serve.
Yeah, that's all very well.
And
Doesn't
we've
alter the fact
heeded
that we're
your
short-staffed.
call. A replacement has been organised.
Oh, good. Good, that's very good.
Not for
Been
Patterson.
pushing it uphill ever since.
Not for Patterson, for you while you're on this course.
Oh, really? Who?
Me.
You? You must be very busy, sir.
Never too busy to put a shoulder to the wheel, Senior Detective.
Yes, I understand that, but I just thought...
No, I'm not taking over. I've just going to keep an eye on things. I've got a mountain of paperwork to do, and I can do that here just as well as I can in my own office.
No, files. You're going to need to access your files and...
I got my laptop and floppy, Senior Detective. You still here, Tom?
I'm on my way.
I mean, I just laugh now and go spare if I didn't.
So it happens quite often, does it?
Yeah, usually it's the supermarket. He forgets his bin, so he goes back and keeps buying the same things. Flowers, usually. I nearly baked a bunch in the oven last week. He bought them for Mum. She's only been dead 8 years.
But he usually comes back, does he?
Yeah, not this time, though. The neighbours and I have been running around having conniptions.
Is he on medication?
Yeah, doesn't stop him wandering off, though. That's why I thought I'd try the pyjamas. Well, he's very, you know, old school, proper. I thought maybe he wouldn't go out if I kept him in his PJs. Wrong. Look, can you just keep an eye out for him?
No, we'll take a bit of a cruise round. He might just have got lost, disorientated or something.
And I know this must seem like a nice, quiet little place to you, Ted, but I'm telling you, we get our fair share of work, so why don't you just let me stay and do my job?
Tom, I'm not taking over. But nor am I going to approve a replacement for Patterson until I've assessed the situation. This is the perfect opportunity.
I see. But just because it's nice and quiet one day doesn't mean to say that we shouldn't be geared up to cope with the big days.
I know. So, what have we got on, eh, Margaret?
Sir?
What are we dealing with, as of now?
Well, sir, we as you've seen, we've got a lot of files to tidy up, rationalising our space. We have a car alarm that keeps going off, and a missing person, a missing person with Alzheimer's, sir, and of course our computers, they're all down. And PJ, Senior Detective Hasham, he's had an awful lot on his plate lately.
Yes. I've got a couple of burgs here, sir. We've got a car stealing racket. This is very high powered. This one.
The cars?
No, the racket. The racket itself.
Well, I'll have a look at the file then. Thanks, PJ.
Well, it's all a bit confidential at the moment, sir. Sir?
I'll see you in 2 days.
Did Maggie sound weird to you on the radio before?
Weird? What do you mean weird?
Tense, stressed out.
I don't know, did she? Oh, she sounded all right to me.
She sounded strung out to me. Hey, what's that woman doing?
Wake up, mate. That's not a woman. It's a Croydon-type woman. She's resting for 2. G'day, Anna Croydon. You have to lift, are you?
Nick, regulation.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you always pay it. You've never done it?
No.
It's 350 degrees in the shade. She's 400 years pregnant, so we're going to give her a lift. I'm afraid you can't park there, madam.
Especially with a wide load, eh?
Especially with a wide load. Just like our old man. Come on, in we go.
Come on, PJ, old cars. It's not exactly going to require reinforcements, is it?
Yes, sir, but it's only
It seems to me the biggest racket in town at the moment is coming from that car alarm. You just stick to the nuts and bolts on this, something will give.
By a can of WD-40.
Anything comes up, my door's always open.
We've got to get rid of him.
Well, what do you suggest?
I'm telling you, we have to get rid of him.
Well, I'm sure you'll come up with something, PJ. You usually do.
So, where were you heading there, Anna?
The Imperial.
Oh, I hope you weren't going to introduce Junior to the joys of alcohol.
Yeah, right. No, I was just going to go and see Chris, bit of company.
Dad get away okay?
Yeah, and Inspector Ted. Something over this morning in the shop.
Uncle Ted, no wonder Maggie sounded stressed. Any sightings?
Nope.
Well, the truth's out there somewhere.
Hey, we going to check out the high school? You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just a bit uncomfortable.
When I don't start doing a backseat delivery on us, young Adam here is liable to pass out.
Yeah, right.
Not too much experience with babies.
Yeah, well, me neither.
Are you spotting any tension in this one?
I'm not tense. I've got ages to go yet.
Oh, you look pretty close to me.
Oh, you're an expert then?
Oh, you know, informed bystander.
It'll be a breeze.
Yeah, that's what my mum said. But you can never tell. My brother was quick, but I took 40 hours.
Oh, Adam.
Yeah, it was a breech birth, mate. I was sideways. She said my feet were sticking
Adam.
into her stomach and stuff. Mate, she said it was 40 hours of hell.
Adam.
What?
Just answer the radio, will you?
Yeah, look, I think I might just walk, guys.
No, Anna.
And have a double whiskey.
Anna, and he was just joking, Anna.
Right, thanks, Constable. I'm get on to that.
Everything all right, Margaret?
Yes, sir. Yeah. We have a young man here. He won't say what it's about.
I'm
He said
rather
he'd like to
busy,
see the
Margaret.
officer
Can't
in
you deal
charge.
with it?
Well, he did say so that he would like to see the officer in
Yes, well,
charge.
I've got a Q&A to write, and I'm supposed to be conducting a review of the station.
Yes, sir. Inspector Faulkner, as you heard, is rather busy at the moment. Are you sure there's nothing I can do to help?
No, it's okay. I'll wait. I know you, don't I? I mean, you were there at my at the accident. Oh, my name's Gary Stedman.
Oh, yes, that's right. How are you?
I'm fine now. I was bit of a mess at the time.
Yeah, well, those things are always very upsetting, aren't they? Look, I'm really sorry about the delay. It's just nothing I can do to help.
No, it's okay. I was told to see the boss, so I'll wait.
Lovely. Well, take a seat.
Thank you.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You're not worried about being on your own or anything?
Nah. Why would I be worried?
I don't know, I would be. Especially if I didn't know the due date. I mean, can't your doctor give you a more accurate picture at this point? Oh, Anna, you haven't been to a doctor, have you?
Why should I? It's just nature. I'm not sick. Oh, Chris, give me a break. There are women in India who work in the fields and hardly even stop to give birth.
That's because they haven't got a doctor to go to. Plus, they've been working in those fields ever since they were 4. They're as tough as nails. You're not. If you don't use the healthcare system that's available to you, you are crazy.
You can have doctors coming out of your ears and still have things go wrong. Ease up. Like, I'm in here for some company, not a lecture.
Well, you got one, and you're going to get a doctor too.
Oh, Chris.
There's no arguments.
Oh, Chris.
Look, I can't make you do this, but you owe it
Chris,
to your
I don't
baby.
need a doctor. I think I need a midwife, though.
Oh, Sergeant Croydon, phone call for you. Something about, your daughter?
All right, I've got to go. Bye. Are you sure that I can't help?
No, it's all right. I'll wait. Thanks.
Well, my husband's car. Let's just keep out of that, you two. Now, I know I didn't lose it because I parked it right outside the door and it wasn't a tollway zone, but when I came out with my shopping and my twins, I'm telling you, it was gone.
Okay, let's just take it easy.
Hey, leave that. The chocolate's for later. My husband's going to kill me.
Okay, well, let's just take it easy. We'll get some details, Mrs.
Tominello. 2 M's, 1 N, 2 L's. Like hello without the H. But look, why anyone would want to steal a thing, I just don't know. It's an old rust heap. Now, I've been at Vic for 2 years now to get me a nice little card, you know, laser red or something, but he wants to keep the old relics. Sentimental reasons. Says he was born in the back seat or something. Yeah, well, it's an old Holden. It's grey.
Grey?
Just, look, can you be quiet and keep out of the shopping?
Right. Do you know the rego?
No, I don't know the rego. I don't even know what year it is. It's as old as Victor, that's all I know.
Okay.
Just come on, now put it back.
Well, look, how about we call your husband and
Oh,
he'll tell us the
no,
rego?
no, you can't call him. He'll kill me. Look, it can't be that hard to spot, can it? It's just an old grey Holden.
Okay, no Holden. An old man in his PJs.
I'm sorry.
Mum!
What is it, Bradley?
What about Lizzie?
Oh my God, Lizzie. Lizzie, that's why I ran all the way here.
I'm sorry, who's Lizzie?
She's my baby. She's in the back seat.
Little Q&A.
What, you want me to do this now? Do you?
Well, you don't seem to have a lot else on.
Well, I've got a couple of reports I'm going to have
What
to
the
get
hell
on
is that, Ray?
I'll go and check that out.
No, PJ. It's a simple request for information. Gives me an idea of how the CIB operates here. Workloads, interfacing with the uniform.
Interfacing. Why? Why? Do you want to know this?
See if I can help. It's all about communication, PJ. It's what command wants. If we don't communicate properly, we can't give each other proper service. And external service is only part of it. We've got to look at internal service as well.
Well, with due respect, sir, I'm a policeman, not a gynecologist. So I don't really have time to do this, sir.
Hey, let's just make time, shall we?
Excuse me. PJ, I've got a lady out here who's had a car stolen. It's an old one.
Right, I'll get on to that. Thank you very much, Constable. Sir, I'm going to handle this, and once that's handled, then we're going to handle that, and everything's handled. Sir. Right, so this isn't a late model car, Mrs.
No, Tominello, 2 M's, 1 N, 2 L's.
Yeah, like hello without the H.
Yeah,
PJ, but
what I'm
What does
asking
that mean anyway? Late model, you know? Does that mean an old car?
is how old
Now,
is
Mr.
the car?
Sam, what can I do for you?
34. Stedman, Gary
PJ,
Stedman.
I'm Inspector.
PJ, there is a baby in the back seat of the car.
There's a baby.
There's a stolen baby?
Well, yes, of sorts, sir.
Mr. Salmon, look, something very important's come up. I'm sorry. Thank you for your patience. We'll get to you as soon as we can. Yep. Through this way, please, Mrs.
Tominello, 2 M's, 1 N, 2 L's.
Okay.
What about my kids, though?
Oh, yes, Constable, look after the little tackers, will you, please? Perhaps a coffee. How do you have?
Oh, 1 and 3.
Thank you, Constable. PJ with me.
Oh, yes.
Now, Mrs. Tomello.
No, it's Tominello.
Give it to me!
Gentlemen, would you like coffee?
No, I'm all right, thanks,
Look, I'm very, very sorry about the delay. We're very busy, as you can see.
No, it's all right. Maybe...
I'll be with you in a sec. Constable John Mount Thomas, but... Yes, hello. I've been calling since first thing this morning. We've got a problem with our computer. I need you to come out and service it.
Well, the other cars were old, sir.
Holdens?
No, but... Well, don't you think it's a bit of a jump to assume that the car was stolen because there was a baby in it? So, I mean, maybe the car was just stolen like the others and, well, my opinion, I think it might be a good idea just to get it listed.
We'll list it all right, PJ. But until we have reason to believe otherwise, we'll treat this as a child stealing. Now, I'll talk to the mother. You get the girl to dig out the files.
The files? So...
Yeah. Past incidents of child stealing, PJ. Suspects. From the disc office. Work smarter, not harder, eh?
Sir.
Now, Mrs. Tominello.
There's files on disc from child stealing in the area.
Well, you're going to have to wait because Discs had a system failure too. That's why no one's come to fix ours. They just didn't bother to tell me that.
Oh, great. We're just going to have to pull the hard copies from the local stuff, aren't you?
No. You will. Help yourself. Oh, and PJ, meet Brianna.
I never leave her like that, only I forgot she was there in the first place. You see, I normally leave her on over Kathy's house, but she's been sick lately. We didn't know if she was contagious or what. Thanks. Is that Brianna crying?
PJ's looking after her. He's very good with girls.
Oh, well, just give her a lolly snake. She likes those. So I just popped her in the capsule, you see, because I was only going to get a few things that we needed, but you know what it's like when you get there, the more aisles you go down, the more stuff you remember. And then I got delayed by that bitch of a manager who had a go at me for the kids eating lollies in the store, and she said, you've got to pay for those. And I said, well, if you put lollies where kids can reach them, you're asking for it.
I'll leave it to you, sir.
So, anyway...
Mrs. Tominello, does your husband have spare keys? Could he have picked up the car?
Oh, no. He's at work.
Right, well, we'll call him now and get the registration.
No, you can't call him. He'll kill me. See, it's his baby.
Well, it was an honest mistake.
Not Elizabeth. The car.
This is bloody useless. They stole the car, not the kid.
Oh, well, he's the boss.
Yeah, and I'm the detective, and I should be left alone to do my job. It's useless.
PJ, I just sorted those.
Can I help?
Sorry?
With the kids. They can draw over here if you want.
Oh, would you mind?
No, that's...
Yeah, g'day, media liaison, please. Stephanie Harrison.
Thank you.
G'day, Steph. It's PJ Hasham here. Good, how are you? Listen, Steph, I need to get something over the radio urgently. Yeah, car with a baby in the back's been stolen. It's an old Holden sedan, grey, late 60s. Yeah, we're still chasing the rego for... Yeah, that'd be great. Maybe we'll do that next couple of days. Talk to you. Bye.
We will do that in the next couple of days. My God, you're a slave.
Hey, she likes me. Can I help it if she likes me?
You'd have to
Please.
question a taste, wouldn't you?
Wait, what have I done? Look, is this about Gina? Is it? Is it about Gina?
I doubt it.
Listen, Maggie, we both agreed we're going to go our own way, remember?
PJ, no, this is not about Gina. I am very happy for you and Gina. I hope you and Gina find true and everlasting happiness. I hope you grow old together and have lovely children like Brianna and Bradley. And why does everything have to be about me being jealous about you, for God's sake?
What are you talking about?
You know, I just think that you could be more professional on the phone. All right, I mean, Stephanie Havisham works for Media Liaison. It's her job to liaise with the media. You do not have to crawl over her to get her to do her job properly.
Harrison, her name is Stephanie
whatever,
Harrison.
you do not have to crawl over her.
I wasn't crawling.
Okay, then, slimy.
I wasn't slimy. Look, if people like you, Maggie, you just get things done a little faster, that's all.
Fine, and you can expect things to move pretty slowly around here for some time then, can't you?
What?
That is, until Faulkner finds out that you've been doing things on your own. Then things will move very quickly because you'll be running around this place with a rocket up your backside.
This is about Gina, isn't it?
No, PJ, this is not about Gina.
Oh, it's about Gina. Excuse me, just look.
Hi, Dad. Sorry, false alarm.
You mean...
I've just had my first warning in years. I missed the second session of my course, not to mention a really nice-looking morning tea. You tell me it was a false alarm?
Yeah, I'm sorry. You don't know it's a false alarm until the contractions stop. We tried to call you, but you'd left.
Yeah, well, of course I'd left. I thought you were having the baby.
So did I. I told Chris not to call you, but she thought you'd be more upset if you missed out on the birth than if you got here and it didn't happen. Obviously, she was wrong.
No, look, I'm sorry, darling. You get a bit churned up, you know?
Yeah, I do. I was a bit churned up myself.
Anna.
You didn't blow her up, did you?
No, I didn't.
Then why is she so upset?
I don't know. I just said... Oh, I had to leave my course.
Oh, great. Hasn't she got enough stress at the moment?
Yeah, I'll talk.
No, you won't. You'll just make it worse. I will talk to her. You get back to your conference.
It's not a conference, it's a training session, and I don't even want to be there.
You have my sympathy. Maybe next time offer some of your own.
Oh, it was a false alarm, was it?
Get back to me about some.
Oh, this is a shame. And then I'll pass it on. Oh, Chris, listen,
I
I've got to go.
appreciate it.
See ya.
On ya. See you,
Bradley,
mate.
I asked you not to do that.
Margaret,
Yes.
I thought you were getting out some files for me, not playing at fingerprinting.
Oh, they're up there, sir. Constable Doyle has them right there.
We still don't have a rego in the car. The husband will be cross with us, he said.
Oh, the rego's there too, sir. Maggie called the husband and he said she was doing cross-check on another vehicle, which is right there.
Right, yeah. Well done, Margaret. Good work.
Thanks.
Okay, we've got units from St David's on the lookout too, have we?
Yes, sir, we have indeed.
Excuse me?
Yep.
I know you're busy.
Oh, yes, look, I'm sorry. Come through. Check these out with your senior detective, please.
What's up?
And, Margaret, perhaps you can make another cup of coffee for Mrs. Tomarello. Okay, through this one.
Another coffee. You have it.
Take a seat. Now, what can I do for you?
Well, I was wondering about the police force.
Sorry?
Joining. I was told I should need to see an officer in
You
charge.
want to join the police service?
Yes, sir. And I was told I should
You mean you've wasted your whole morning hanging around here just for some recruiting brochures?
Look, I just lost my job and I was told that I should... Stedman.
Mr. Stedman, you don't need to see a senior officer. Any constable could have shown you what you want to see, but you've been very patient, so I'm sure we can find you a recruiting brochure. You just come this way.
I'm sorry to have bothered you.
That's all right. Oh, for God's sake. Doyle!
I asked you not to
I
touch
thought you were
anything
keeping an eye on these children.
Bradley realised it's not very good at you.
Never mind that. Just clean it up and find me some recruiting brochures.
Yes, you can take the kids into... There's a sink over there.
I'm sorry for the misunderstanding.
That's all right.
Just one thing. I was wondering if you could tell me if it makes a difference if I've got, well, a black mark of any sort.
What?
A criminal record.
Gary.
You want to join the police service and you've got a criminal record?
Culpable driving, yeah. I mean, that's why I lost my job and that's why I'm in court next week.
Are you a half-wit?
Sir, I don't think that you need...
Oh, yes, sir. Apparently I am.
Gary,
There you go. It's some brochures about the force,
If you make
mate.
a mistake, just use the other one.
Good on you.
See you later.
See you, Cobber.
Idiot. Couldn't you have kept half an eye on these children, PJ?
Well, I was on the phone to media liaison.
Media
sir.
liaison? What about? My office, Hasham.
This is so bloody boring. This thing's more burglar-proof than the new ones. Yeah, well, give me a go. It's not going to respond to cuteness, mate. Well, she should be easy enough to get into.
Did you fix it?
Yes, we did, as a matter of fact.
Nick, it's going to go off again.
I don't know that. Come on.
If it goes off again, just give us a call. Have you got our number?
Mate, come on. We've got work to do. There's 2 missing people now. We've got to find them. You want to do a bit of work or just stay here and enjoy the scenery?
I thought I told you to pull the files on child stealers.
We did, sir.
And you rang media liaison on a separate line of inquiry.
It was just another iron in the fire, sir.
Rubbish. You think you're right and I'm wrong. What if it's the other way around? What if the child was the point? And they hear your blasted media appeal, ditch the car and take off with the child with lost any real link with the baby?
Oh, yes, sir.
Come in.
Will you two cut it out?
Can't we get rid of the Tamarillos? Didn't you tell her she's not helping by hanging around here?
Sir, she refuses to leave until we find her baby and the car.
Well, we've got an investigation to run. Call her husband.
But sir, she says
Call
that
her husband.
Bradley, leave her alone.
And you check those files now. And I'll check your file. I'm very interested in your workload. You're obviously very busy, or you wouldn't make such a stupid mistake.
Guys, will you please stop throwing that shopping around?
Mags, give it up. Either you've got parental skills or you haven't. You haven't.
Oh, thanks. I'll tell Dr. Spock you'll be writing a new board for him, shall I?
Great time for him to go poking through my files. I mean, I've closed 11 cases in the last week and a half. These car thefts are all I got on the go.
Yeah, well, that's good, isn't it?
Mags, shape up. He's dying to tell the district officer we're underworked and overstaffed. What do you got for him?
Oh, there's info from the disc office. Their computers are back online. The other stuff's from the hospital. It's a list of the recent miscarriages.
Hey! Yeah!
Hang on, look at this.
Get off!
It's a Kerry Tanner woman with a recent conviction and a miscarriage. Kids, you keep it down, please. Kids, you shut up!
Oh, that kind of parental skill.
Mount Thomas Station, the VKC. Request another channel to speak to Mount Thomas 307.
Mount Thomas 307, if you'll cross over to channel 3 for your station,
Want
thanks.
to make his day, mate? You go and tell him we're going to bring in that Kerry Tanner woman.
I was out doing something for a friend.
We can check, you know.
Sir, I'd better get back on the road.
Yes, all right, Constable.
Sir, Mrs. Tanner came in very willingly, and she also said she'd be...
Yes, thank you, Constable.
Okay, sir.
Senior Detective Hashim, I think we better get a rundown on Mrs. Tanner's movements today, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Senior.
Sir.
Mrs. Tanner's alleged toddler. Do you see it?
Sir, it is at its grandmother's place.
Have you got an address?
Yes, sir.
All right,
what
check.
about our missing geriatric, Mr. Carmody?
No, check on the child, please.
Yes, sir. Well, Doyle could go through the hospital records. I mean...
No, you check. Unless you've got another car alarm to check.
Yes, sir.
Michelle!
Oh, Vic, I'm so sorry. I left the car in the...
Bugger the car.
I'm sorry I jumped the gun a bit by no, don't calling worry you. about it. Well, at least some good came out of it. But Dr. Hamilton's lovely.
Yeah, sorry, she's great.
She said that everything's fine. All healthy. Oh, you were right. A checkup can be useful. If only to give you confidence.
I thought you were worried, I could tell.
Oh, you know. All that travelling, lying about how pregnant I was so I could get on the flight home, and then... Mum.
Yeah.
Anyway, I wasn't lying, really. I don't have any idea about when I'm due. It's the only thing Zoe gave me a hard time about, though. Keeping records.
Well, this doesn't change a great deal. You still wanted a baby, obviously. Your last miscarriage was only...
I've had another one since then. I didn't go to the hospital. It happened nice and early this time.
You still haven't satisfied us with regard to your movements this morning.
Mrs. Tanner's statement fits with our inquiries into another matter, sir. She lives down the road from Mrs. Reeves. Half the neighbourhood's been out looking for Mrs. Reeves' father, and we've been looking too.
Do you know what it's like to lose a child? I've lost 4. 4. Second time it happened, I went into what they call a depressive spiral. Yes, I took someone else's child. I took her. And do you know how that child was returned? Is that in your bloody records? I gave her back. That's how. I took her back because I sat at home and I looked at her. And I wanted her so much. But I knew what it was like to lose something so precious.
Oh, what? Oh, God.
Sorry, I must have taken it by mistake.
Oh, thanks, Gary. I'm sure the budget can run to one texter.
Right, anyway.
Alison, are you okay?
Yeah. That little girl I hit, she's about her age.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes I don't know what's worse, Gary, being the victim or the driver.
Tell me, I was a mess. Tell my girlfriend, she gave me the flick. A1 loser.
Listen, if you want to talk to somebody about this as a
Sorry,
counsellor...
Constable, we're going to need you in there. Sorry, Gary.
It's all right, go on.
Sorry.
Mr. Sandman, I thought I told you we were busy. I don't want to see you in here wasting our people's time, all right?
It's so silly. He's in his pyjamas. You'd think there'd be dozens of calls.
Well, we took a run by the school again. There wasn't any sign of him. Are there any other places he might be?
Yeah, right. Hey, Nick, PJ wants a word.
PJ, it's Nick.
Yeah, listen, mate, you can forget following up on the Tanner kid. There's no way she had anything to do with it.
Yeah, OK, roger that. We'll go straight to the Reeves place.
Now, St David's has got units looking for this baby. They might spot the old bloke too with any luck. Now, I've got something else for you. That car alarm.
Oh, what? What's more important?
I reckon this baby got taken by mistake when the Holden got lifted. Now, you repeated car alarms on a classic too, right?
Yeah, so?
So, a repeated alarm's the oldest trick in the book. Once everybody gets sick of it, they make their move.
What, so we catch him when he goes for the custom line?
And then we find out what happened to the Tom Nallo's Holden and the kid.
It's not a bad theory, mate, but it might just have fallen apart.
Beat that?
I'll get back to you on that.
Where the hell have you been?
Been for a spin, Johnny. The old girl's running better than ever.
Nice to see you back, Mr. Carmody. Mate, where's the baby?
Baby? What baby?
Mr. Carmody, you went to the supermarket, didn't you? You came out, you saw your car, and you decided to go for a spin in it.
I left the keys in it again. I'm just getting a bit absent-minded.
Yeah, that's all right. Now, where exactly did you go?
Oh, everywhere. Such a nice day.
Mr. Carmody, the baby, little baby in the back of the car, she didn't cry, do anything like that?
Oh, that baby. Yes, she did at one point. Oh, you always used to cry.
Mr. Carmody, what did you do?
I took her out. She was hot.
Where did you leave her?
Who?
Nick, PJ's getting really telly about that custom line.
Why didn't you tell him about the baby?
Yeah, I told him I'd meet him down there and you were dealing with something else.
Good man. You sail out of the scenery for me. Now, Mr. Carmody, how about we go for another spin and you can show us exactly where you went with the baby.
He's not driving my car. What baby?
Just get in the car. Come on, got to hurry.
It isn't one, it's another false alarm, and they're keeping her in for observation overnight. And before you go through the roof, it is my fault, not Anna's.
I don't care whose fault it is. This is very embarrassing. I just got a ticket. I told the same colleague the same story twice, and not surprisingly, he didn't believe me. On top of that, I'm supposed to be this
What you're supposed to be is being a father and a mother, too, in this case.
What?
Look, what she's had is Braxton Hicks contractions. You know, false ones? Zoe Hamilton says they're quite often brought on by stress. I mean, just think about it. She's flown several thousand miles to be here with her mother, so she thought. She's only just found out about now. You are not giving her the time of day. You treat her like a chief cook and bottle washer. And she's scared. It is her first baby. Just try and listen to what she's been telling you. Just help.
That was nice. We should visit Edie more often, you know.
Dad, why did you say you left the baby with her? She's been dead.
I didn't.
Yes, you did, Mr. Carmody. You did, mate. That's why we came
Not
here now.
my Edie. I didn't say my Edie. Just Edie.
What other Edie is there?
Well, at the farm, there's no need to shout. With the eggs.
I know where it is. Lake Hen Drive. Come
Well,
on,
she
Dad.
was-
Come on, get in the car.
She wasn't home, and I left her on the veranda.
It's not Edie. It's Rachel. She's Chinese, for God's sake.
She's got a smile like Edie.
Yeah, no. Reckon I'll be the one losing £9, not you, all this toing and froing. Oh, sweetheart, come
Look, I'm really sorry about what happened.
It's all right. I hope they find your baby. What's her name?
Elizabeth?
I'm sure she'll be fine. Mr. Carmody's a sweet old man. He wouldn't hurt her.
Here we go.
Oh, thank God she's all right.
Oh, baby. Oh, well, you found her. Where was she?
Underneath the veranda on an egg. So the chook
Excuse
farm,
me.
you know, the
Hello, excuse me. The car, was it damaged at all?
car.
The Holden.
Oh, no, the old Holden. No, it's a lovely car, mate. Back tyres a bit bald, eh?
What the hell is going on out here?
Sir, the car's been found and the baby.
Oh, PJ was right then.
Well, not exactly, no.
Well, the car wasn't really stolen, sir. Mistaken's a better word. Mr. Carmody, the missing gentleman, the old fella, he came out of the supermarket and mistook it for his own.
I don't know how many times I've said it. Yearly reviews of licences should be brought forward. Old gentlemen, how much of our time and resources do we have to waste on these old fellas who don't know their backside from their elbows?
Yes, sir. It's a very good point, sir. It's a very good point.
Come on, you idiot. What's he doing?
Trigger said, don't make a move.
Yeah, I know that.
Softly, softly, catch you monkey.
All part of the service, Mr.
Tominello, 2 M's, 1 N and 2 L's.
2 L's, right.
Bye-bye.
Mental station, VKC.
Now, Thomas, yours is a suicide, possible jumper, male, early 20s. Location, Railway Yards, Water Tower.
Right, roger that, VKC. Code 1.
Right, you mind the shop. We'll look after this.
Spread your hands out.
Woo, yeah! You're that quick.
Oh, my God.
Oi, oi, come on. Back, thanks. Get back, thanks, people. Oi! Back you go, matey. Go and clear the way. Vultures.
Damn. I can't remember his name.
Shall I radio the station, sir?
Yeah, get Doyle here.
Sir.
Damn it. Who's the half-wit now?
I used to think I was pretty good at picking up signals, you know, seeing through things. Why didn't you tell me how worried you were about this? I know I should have seen. Maybe it's harder with someone you love, eh?
Maybe. I think that's the first time you said that to me in years.
That I love you? Of course I love you. You drive me mad. You're impulsive, irresponsible. I can't imagine you as a mother. And I love you. I'm sorry I haven't been there for you. It's just that Mum used to do all the parenting stuff, you know.
Can't cope with being a new age guy, huh?
I'm willing to give it a go. Well, new age granddad. Granddad's difficult enough.
That's all I need. For you to accept that. Granddad. See? It's real.
Hey, did he just kiss?
She did. Come here. Listen.
I can't hear anything.
I'll have to get you a hearing aid to go with the walking frame,
Oh,
Grandpa.
thank you very much. Very funny. I wish...
Yeah, I know. I wish it too. And she is here. Mum will always be here.
Don't worry, sir, she'll get him down. You should persuade Tom Croyd not to let a piece of apple pie
She tried to tell me there was something wrong with him.
Sir, perhaps sometimes you're a bit too busy to listen, sir.
Too busy to listen. So what you mean Schultz too bloody minded?
Sir, we can be bloody minded.
Doesn't usually end up with someone killing themselves, though, does it? She's been up there 20 minutes. What's the popular psychology on this?
The longer they stay up there, the less likely they are to jump.
Well, that's the theory. I don't trust theories. What is she talking about? How long can you talk about life and death?
Hey, Gary, who's your favourite band?
What?
Your favourite band, Gary?
Def Leppard, why?
Oh, they haven't had a decent album out in years.
Oh, what would you know? You probably listen to remastered Led Zeppelin albums.
Oh, come on, Gary, I'm not that old.
What's music got to do with this anyway?
I just noticed your CD player. That's all. So, what's the name of the next album? Okay, in the NBL, Gary, who do you reckon's going to win the final?
Oh, yeah, life's just full of surprises, isn't it?
Okay, who's going to counsel me, Gary, when you jump?
Counsel you?
Yeah, Gary, because there's always more than one victim. Now, listen, I'm going to be quite honest with you about something. I'm bloody scared of heights. You come down with me? Please, I can't cope anymore. We'll talk about it down there. Come on. Let's go.
A hunter. That's what I am, Mags, a hunter. That's what I do.
Thought you were much more of a predator.
Well, don't ask me to apologise for it.
No, we wouldn't expect you to, Buona.
Because hunting is a basic male instinct. Now, if I wanted to be a social worker, I would have joined Health and Community Services.
Ah, but we are a community service, PJ.
No, not primarily.
Yeah, well, we should be.
Don't you start with a customer service routine. Look, Maggie, my job is to catch crooks, not to snuggle down with them.
Oh, and I thought you enjoyed snuggling down. You know, PJ, nobody's asking you to become best mates with the bad guys, but any police officer with half a brain should have the professionalism to adjust to people's needs and expectations.
Oh, there's that phrase again.
You know, there is more to this job than just figures and pinches, and we've got to be there for the people.
Oh, my God, I'm working with Pollyanna.
Who's bigger dinosaur as Faulkner is? Mount Thomas Police Constable Dawes speaking. Right, it's you guys. Where have you been all afternoon?
This is about Gina, isn't it, Mum?
I don't want to hear your excuses. I just want my computers back online. I don't care. I don't want to hear it.